Welcome, Queens. Have you ever found yourself trying to have a conversation with your mother, but you couldn't because she was watching the TV? But then the next thing you know, you found yourself watching the TV with her. And then you was talking to the TV, telling that person, now you know you wrong for that. You crossed the line. If so, Queens, let me tell you, that happened to me this week, and it inspired today's video because, baby, this friend had crossed the line. She had crossed this line. And sometimes we are labeling people and we are calling people friends, and they never were our friends from the beginning, because a friend is someone that we know, like, and trust. We have esteem for them, we have affection for them. That we do not violate boundaries with our friends. And so if a friend, a person that you calling a friend at least, is violating your boundaries, your values, the things that you hold near and dear to your heart, the things that you feel and believe are important, that's another problem, because friends shouldn't do that. And if they are doing that, then I challenge you to ask yourself, have you clearly communicated to your friends what your boundaries are? Because sometimes the issue is that we are feeling or believing that because this person says that they're our friend, that they have the same boundaries and values that we do, and that's not necessarily so. So it's up to us to make sure that we are articulating, that we are telling our friends what we need, what we want, what we expect out of friendships. Because just like we have boundaries for the man that we're dating, we need to have boundaries for the friends that we have in our life. Otherwise, they won't even know when they cross the line. When they cross this line of disrespect and just acting as though what we feel, what we need, what we want in friendship is not important. They just disregard it. Now, in the case on divorce court, this friend slept with her friend's spouse. So she knew she was out of order. Nobody has to tell you as a friend, hey, don't sleep with my man. If you married, your friends should not have to communicate that to you. There should be something that is unspoken. But at the same time, sometimes our friends are not doing major things like this to make us look at them sideways and wonder what they was thinking about. Sometimes they are disregarding and disrespecting us in very small ways. Sometimes they're saying things behind our back and then it's coming back to us. Sometimes they're doing little petty things or making petty remarks in our faces, and we just kind of brushing it off and saying, oh, they're probably in a mood. No, you need to clearly let them know what is and is not acceptable. Otherwise, they're going to keep doing it because you are allowing it. And sometimes what we're ending up with is one way or one-sided friendships, and we need to eliminate those, because anytime we have relationships that are friendships that are one-sided, what we have is a person that's draining us. They're not depositing anything in us. They're there to drain us. They're there for what they can get, the benefits that we bring into their life. Not to build us up, to be there for us, to be an encouragement and support system to pour into us. And that matters. Because when you have friends that you can't trust, then what you have aren't friends, but people who you gave access to your life that need to have their access card revoked by you. As always, I'm Coach Sam telling you, 24 hours doesn't seem long, but in 24 hours, you could change your life. So go ahead and do something life-changing now.